Hey guys, it's Meadow, and today is episode 1 of Cobra Hit Job, and I'm here with
Donald Bullis.
Alright, so basically Cobra Hit Job, I have 2 minutes to guess his career, and I'm going to ask some questions, and then when the time's up, I'll let you guys know, and if I don't guess it, he'll explain his job, and even if I guess it, he'll still explain his job more, to give you guys a better understanding. So, okay, do you work in the medical field?
I do not.
Okay, do you work, do you work, in teaching?
No.
Okay. Do you, work on computers?
I work on a computer.
Okay. Do you edit?
No.
Okay. Do you film?
I do not.
Okay. Do you work for, a company?
I do work for a company.
Okay. Do you work for, a federal company, or do you work for, the state, or is it just, a small company?
It's just a small company.
Okay. Do people hire you, to do things for them?
Outside, no, just I just work for just the company I work for.
Okay. What kind of person would hire you? What kind of work? I don't know how to describe the question.
What kind of person would come seek me out?
Yeah.
Someone needing help.
Okay. Do you do therapy?
No.
Okay. Help with building something, help with a computer, help with what?
We'll say life.
Okay. Are you an accountant?
No.
Okay. Do you are you in real estate?
Am I in real estate?
Do you do housing or?
I don't do the housing side of it, no.
Okay, but you're in real estate,
Not really.
Okay. Do you? I'm stumped here. Do people do you work with money?
In a way.
In a way, okay. Do you work for a bank?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay. So what is your job?
So I am the Family Self-Sufficiency Program Coordinator for the Housing Authority of the City of Hot Springs.
Okay, so a lot of words.
It's a lot of words. So the Housing Authority is it's HUD, Housing and Urban Development.
Okay.
So when people need assistance getting into a house, when families need assistance getting a house, because housing is expensive.
Yeah.
It's not something that everybody can afford. I grew up in that situation that a lot of times we just couldn't afford everything we needed. We definitely couldn't afford everything we wanted. So when these families come to HUD, they come to the Housing Authority and they look for a place to stay. And we provide that for them. We provide them a safe environment to live in.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those folks are in a position where they can't pay their own bills. They can't, buy their groceries without assistance. They don't have a car, stuff like that. So what I do on the other side of that, you asked if I work with money. So in my position, I'm the only one that works for my company whose salary is based on grants. So depending on how big of a grant I get every year,
Mm-hmm.
depends on how much money I get paid every year, and depends on how much money I can use for my program.
Okay.
So when these folks come to me and say, first off, they have to already be Section 8 housing, whether they be in the projects or they live with a landlord who accepts Section 8.
Yeah.
And they say, I want something better. I don't like having to depend on people. I don't like when I don't like having to wonder where my next check's going to come from.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I come in. I have resources to help them get an education. A lot of these folks don't have their diplomas because they had something happen when they were younger, or they just made a bad decision.
Yeah.
Can't hold it against them for life because now they want to come and do better. So I can help them get their GED, higher education if they want a college degree of some sort,
Yeah.
job training, job placement, and then there's the obstacles that go with it, you get that excuse, I can't work at a job because I don't have childcare. Well, I can help you with that.
Mm-hmm.
And if I can, I have resources that can.
Yeah. So how do people know about these resources?
Well, so let me back up a little bit. So when I originally applied for a job with the Housing Authority, I applied for what they call a Section 8 eligibility specialist, which was somebody who could look at all your stuff and tell whether or not you will qualify to live in the Section 8 housing. But the more the interview went on, the more we talked about where I've been and what I've done, they said, hey, we have a job that hasn't posted yet that we think you'd be perfect for. And I've been doing it since July, and I love it. I think it's an awesome job. So so I found out there's all these resources in Garland County that most people otherwise would not know anything about. Have you ever heard of 100 Families?
No.
Have you heard of the Community Resource Center?
No.
Have you ever heard of, well, I can go on and on with Career Pathways. Have you heard of that? Okay,
yes.
So you know what so that's one of the programs, but that's the only one you know about. But there's all these nonprofits and programs out there to help people. And I my program fits into that.
Yeah.
So when people come to, every month we have a brief at the Housing Authority for people who have been accepted into Section 8. And that's where they find out about my program. But then when I find out what their needs are, I do what's called a needs assessment. When I find out what their needs are, what they think they need to become self-sufficient, then they find out about all these other programs.
Yeah.
You know, the child care, the food assistance, the bill assistance, and stuff like that. And I mean, I can't say enough good things about this job.
So, like, are there any, like, if someone wanted, like, a high school student, they wanted to, like, get into this, like, human services, like, is there any, like, training programs or, like, opportunities for them to, like, help out now?
Oh, there's always opportunities to help. My experience comes from, so I spent 12 years active duty Army, and the last 3 of that was here in Hot Springs as an Army recruiter. So that's where my, I guess you'd call it,
Experience?
Public relations experience would come from, you know. And then I've also worked in the prison system and stuff like that. It's about knowing how to talk to people and how to read people.
Yeah.
You probably heard your mom and dad say, act right. You have to know how to act.
Yeah.
And what that is being able to talk to somebody with some sense and get a feeling for, you know, what are they thinking, what are they feeling, and knowing how to ask questions that a lot of people just won't ask.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard to see somebody on the street and know that they need something, but how do I approach them?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know that there's any training for that really, but I mean, life experience is a good, I think would be a good trainer.
All right. I think that's all I have for you, so thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, no problem.